Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are back with another dun anime review. And today we are reviewing the anime called Digimon Frontier. Sit back and relax and let's get started. With 5 new kids and an exciting mission in the digital world, Digimon Frontier brings back all the great actions and adventures of the last 3 seasons. Takuya, Kouji, Izumi, and Junpei and Tomoki meet each other in a train that takes them to a digital world where a war against evil is being fought. The angel Digimon, Churimon, one of the 3 angels sent from the power-hungry Lushmon, has turned to the dark side, and the entire digital world is in peril. To fight against this great battle, the 5 chosen one must find the Designated Spirit, or Legendary Spirit in English, to save the digital world. Now, this is Mino Kouji, this is Kibara Taiku, this is Izuma, this is Junpei, and this is Timoko. Of course they have English names, and these are just like the Japanese name for it. And the other spin-offs of this series is Digimon Adventures, Digimon Savers, Digimon Tamer, Digimon Adventures 02, Digimon Exo Wars, and Digimon Frontier is the side series. It is kid-friendly, so that's a plus. I used to watch when I was a kid. It's 23 minutes long per episode. It is adventure, action, comedy, drama, fantasy, and shoujo. The studio who produced it was Tomoki Animations. It premiered on April 7th, 2002. It ended on March 30th. Hey, that's on my birthday, 2003. And it has a total of 50 episodes, which I completely love because I watched all the episodes growing up as a kid. And my favorite one, her name is Junpei, but she's a different name in English, but she was my favorite. Besides her Digimon Evolutionary, I liked it, but she has another form, which I'm not going to say what her other form is, but it is really good. And I also liked him, because I also had a crush on him, but like mainly when you're like a young preteen girl, as myself, growing up watching the series, you tend to have a crush on every cartoon guy you see, basically. And the plot was developed quite well. Actually surprised me with some of the twists. Keep in mind that this series is made for kids, so the messages that the story produces are things about growing up and making friends. On top of being one of a kid show, it actually has quite a few more adult-like themes that surprised and pleased me as a teenager rewatching the show, and as a young adult rewatching the show. The storyline will often show kids being bullied or having real problems that I myself have to experience in life. It also shows how it affects them once making new friends, and it shows them growing throughout the series. It's a heartwarming and very wonderful to watch. Besides, the plotline was actually well written, depending a step up from Digimon Adventures 02 in any case. It keeps you interested throughout the 50 episodes of the show. The art is very old show and made for children. There leaves a lot to be desired. The world is absolutely beautiful, though they do a great job with scenery. I don't believe that the art is terrible, but it's definitely not great, especially compared to the art in anime nowadays. Sound, definitely. Both the original and the English version soundtrack are pretty good, in my opinion. They are both very upbeat and really fits what's happening in the show. Very enjoyable to listen to. The voice actors in the original for the characters are much better, though. In the English tube, for most children, they changed a lot of things, including names and whatnot, so I suggest watching the sub instead of the dub. Every character is well thought out and well designed and well developed, even though there may be parallels to other Digimon series. Takuya being similar to Tai Chi, for instance, they're all developed very differently and in their own way, which was very pleasing to watch. Digimon Frontier dives more into the character development than I feel other Digimon series had, and it really allows you to get inside the character's mind. It's very intense, especially for a kid show, and very interesting to watch. They did an excellent job making sure each character is very relatable in their own respect, while also teaching people about the problem bullying and other real-life issues will cause later on in life. As a child, the characters in the show helped me out greatly with life, and I figured even as an older teenager and a young adult, the messages are universally important. And I watched this series at least 3 times. 3 times or more. I have lost count by then. Once as a young child, once recently in English again, and again in Japanese, and I have enjoyed it every time. As I said, the messages are universally important and useful, and I found them helpful in everyday life. The series is different from other installments of Digimon, and I think it increases the enjoyment factor for me greatly. It's my favorite in the Digimon line, and for good reasons. Overall, I will gladly give this overall 10 without a doubt. I love watching the series from start to finish, and it's highly enjoyable. Diving into the character's mind is something a hobby for me, and watching Digimon today allows me to do just that. Was just a wonderful experience. And as I said before, it is my favorite in the Digimon line because everything works so much better. It has the original plot, was fun and interesting to follow. Wonderful characters that are very all different from each other. Believable in character development. Everything about Digimon Frontier was well done. And I highly recommend it. It's something fun to watch and to get your mind off things. It's also an excellent show for kids, and I recommend showing this to your children if you have any. It teaches them a wonderful message that I still carry on with me in my day-to-day life, and it does it in a wonderful way that I really appreciate now that I'm like older. So if I ever have kids, they are definitely going to be watching this series. So each of the looking at all the graphics and the characters, it's really like a good show for your kids to watch, and I thoroughly enjoy it a lot. It is a good kid show. Even as a young adult now, I would still rewatch it till this day. So it's a good series to keep in mind, and I love it, and it provides a really good message overall in the series. And without giving too much away in the series, you think these are all the quote-unquote Digimon series that are in the franchises, but looking back on it, it's still like, no matter what series that you like of Digimon, it's still a very good series, and I love it wholeheartedly. If you are a Digimon fan, you would also agree with me. And it's sometimes really funny because you also have those scenes where it's like, can be low key, you forgot like all these kids are like trapped in the Digimon, they have to get home eventually, you know. But it's good for the soul. It's like good to watch. I agree. If you are a person who likes to watch sub versus dub, that's totally fine. To let you know that the names will be different in English than it would be in sub. So that's the only reason that the names might sound different in sub than they do dub. Personally, I watched it in dubs growing up, but I will probably watch it again in sub like I have done in the past because, you know, trying to figure out different names and this, that, and the third. So it should be very, very, very interesting to say the least. So check out Digimon Frontier if you haven't already. Comment down below which one of the characters are your favorite Disney Frontiers. You already know which one's mine. But comment down below which Digimon series you like or which Digimon Frontier character that you like in particular. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all soon for another dun dun anime review. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.